and kill the boss.
Just hold us on me.
Watch the red.
Please don't get clipped.
Not gonna get my last avatar out, pretty much. Actually, I guess I just barely
Pick
will.
up that seed.
Got it.
Should have done this last week, but I'll take it right now.
Don't blow up your seeds and move in. Okay.
No
I
way.
said don't
No
blow up
fucking
the
way.
Oh,
seed. At 63k, you blew up the seed, huh? Man, that was not how I really wanted that to end.
Who got hit?
Where did it happen? Who was it?
It was towards after the ball.
Greetings and welcome to another weekly vault video with me, Treggyz. I actually didn't do a key or anything on my warrior last week because, contrary to what you just saw a second ago, my guild, we actually did kill Fyrakk, so very happy about that. I kind of had a nice sort of carefree week. I didn't really do much. I still did a few keys on some characters. I just wanted to just show off my warrior mog for a second because, you know, I don't know. It's like the new Amirdrassil set, and they're actually like transmogged it, but it's actually kind of like grown on me. I like the set, but I would actually get into some vault content for you guys. So that's what we're all here for, right? But when I say a vault for my Paladin, though, I don't necessarily mean a relevant vault. I mentioned last week that I wasn't going to raid, but I did actually ended up, I still had plans Tuesday night, so I missed out on Tuesday raid, but we didn't end up raiding that night because maybe, you know, a little awkward sometimes without your raid leader there, but ended up being back on Wednesday, and then we did our raid on Wednesday, so still got that benefit. And yeah, the only thing that's like caught my eye here is literally just a speed ring. Why not? It's getting into that kind of the downtime between patches. A little bit of downtime between patches, expansion, you know. So what I'm probably going to be doing is farming out some old raids for whatever reason I feel like. Mounts and the like. And a speed ring is pretty compelling because I'll, you know, do that content just a little bit faster. I also have, like, I wasn't necessarily going to do this on video, but I'm trying to farm out my last piece of the set. I need, like, I don't like the Paladin set as much as, like, the Warrior set, for instance, but I still want to, like, finish it out. So, as long as I get a chest here. What's up, kitty cat? Just need a chest. Not so lucky. But yeah, that's one of my small goals before the start of Season 4 when the set goes away, and it'll be a little bit harder to get that last piece. But let's move on to a character that got a real vault. Like literally yesterday, Monday night at midnight, I had like nothing done vault wise, so outside of like my Paladin had done like some baby keys and stuff, but this character I was like, oh, I'll sneak in a key on my Evoker because I'm actually planning on playing it, I would say next patch, maybe as a main, I'm not sure yet, but I'll definitely keep playing it for sure in one way or another. And that seems like a good belt. I lose a little bit of mastery, but like I feel like the intellect might be worth it, especially like fully upgraded. Although not much time left to fully upgrade it, but you know, I could see what I can get done. You know, usually I do get like a lot of my keys and stuff done on my account. Usually it is like Sunday night after I get home from work and stuff. Monday is like prime key time for me, but after killing Fyrakk, we killed it, I'll talk about it like a lot more in depth later on, but we killed Fyrakk like pretty early on in the night Friday, so I kind of had like the whole, you know, my whole weekend was kind of open and free, so I just did some different stuff. Didn't really worry too much about like sitting and playing WoW for a day and a half straight. My only other character I got a vault is my hunter. I did do a real key on it, just like my evoker. This character might even have 2 slots. I have some friends last second with like some baby keys. So, oh, I do. How exciting! You can look at a hero helm, and I was gonna say something just happened. The helm was too exciting for World of Warcraft to keep playing. Now that fun, exciting bit is over, I actually think I just auto-picked this ring because I'm pretty sure that is some real good stats for me. It sucks to lose my avoidance or whatever. Like, I might, like, is it worth it actually maybe to move my embellished thing over to another slot and then just, like, wear this instead of the crafted ring? Fully upgraded, of course, but I just auto pick the ring and I'll figure it out later what I'm doing exactly with it. Like, I think I would have maybe liked it if it had been like a mastery, slightly heavier mastery ring, but I'll still take that. Once more, if you're here for Vault content, that's all I got for you this week. Sorry it was so slim, but at the same time, I wanted to just kind of have a nice, carefree week. It's like between killing Fyrakk, Season 4 upcoming, and, just like stuff like that. It's just, not a whole lot of reason to like worry about doing too much stuff right now unless you're like actually trying to like get something done last second before it goes away or something, right? Like my little transmog goals, it's like I do want to get the transmog from this season. It's like there is potentially only 2 more weeks of me being able to do that before it's maybe not gone, but it'll be a bit harder to actually get the thing I want. It'll be a little more finesse to get it. Like, I have to wait for the right week or something for the raid to get activated that, like, I want the transmog for. But, I guess moving on to my usual recap. Come on, man, you can come join me. You're sitting down there meowing. Sadly. I don't know why, but... It's because she's just... My Raven is, my number 1 fan as far as my content is concerned, I guess. So she just knows as soon as I start recording or streaming when it's time for her to do her thing. So, but I guess moving back to my actual planned stuff I was going to talk about. Fyrakk is indeed dead. I might have already been having like the kill poll playing in the background. I'll figure it out in the edit, but yeah, that fucking dragon is done, dude. It's like it feels good to be free. Just like we still had 2 more weeks or so to get cutting edge. Like that was essentially the main goal. Come on, Raven, don't climb around on the desk. Main goal is just to get cutting edge for me personally. Like that's all I really wanted. I would love to get a few more rekills of it, though, which I'm sure we could do all of Season 4. Try to get some more mounts out. I like that the owl you get from killing Fyrakk, really damn good. Like, I want that mount pretty bad. As we were killing it, one of the cool things about that night in particular was I was obviously streaming our progress, and the last 2 weeks... this weekend when we killed it and the weekend before have been like really good viewer turnout for my stream, not only for me but also like other people in the guild who stream. Like we were all kind of like blasting viewers. Like me in particular, I think I hit a new like viewer count goal essentially. Like every 20 minutes there was like just suddenly I had 5 more people that had ever watched my stream. When we killed it, for instance, it's not going to be like the most amount of viewers for a streamer ever, but for me, having 70, I don't know the exact count, I think I had like 73, 74 viewers as we were killing it. That was some that was some really hype stuff to see for my stream. So thanks. I'm not sure if I had any YouTube watchers that joined me that night, but if you were there and watching the stream, thank you very much for giving me a very, like, it's just like honestly like a super hype moment of the stream. Both, you know, killing the end boss of the expansion, like it's not the first time I've killed an end boss on Mythic of an expansion, but this is the first one I've earned by actually sitting and doing all of the prog. Yeah, I also earned my cutting edge for Sarkareth last year, but my other cutting edge I've gotten in the past was I got a Mythic N'Zoth kill back at the end of BFA because my buddy's guild, they literally just needed a 20th person. And he invited me to go join him, so I got a free cutting edge and at the end of BFA for that. But it was literally all of one, maybe two pulls, I can't remember, but and that was cool to get and to have, like that kind of like I killed the end boss of the expansion on Mythic, like oh my god, like this is the the pinnacle of the entire expansion almost. But it's one thing to have a kill like that where it literally is gifted to you, and then have a kill like Fyrakk where you were there from day one of the raid, and you're just slowly worked your way through it all. It's very, very like a unique experience that I'm hoping is not the last time I get a Mythic end of expansion boss. Just like kind of like how I mentioned in my last video, is like we could have probably killed it like a week or two ago. I'm happy we killed it just overall. I do think it would have been cool though. Like it feels a little bit bad, I guess, to counter what I was just talking about a second ago. It feels a little bit bad though to kill the boss right after it gets nerfed, because it feels like like we could have done it without those set of nerfs, but I don't think anyone was necessarily complaining, as we killed it. I think we all know that it's like we could have probably just done it without those last set of nerfs, or done it just before. But at least it's over. And to talk about like the Mythic Fyrakk fight itself for like a second, I think Mythic Fyrakk is I enjoyed the fight. Like I would say in general, I really liked Amirdrassil on Mythic. Something about this raid, like doing it on Mythic, and then like because I raided in 2 guilds this entire season, and one guild was doing Mythic, the other one was doing mostly heroic with a little bit of Mythic, squeezed in here and there. Going back and doing some of these bosses on heroic just felt like, it's like, where is the boss here? Why is this guy not doing anything? Like that was the weird thing about this raid, where I feel like the Mythic fights were pretty good in general, except maybe for like, I don't know, Council. that boss was a real mess sometimes. But it's like kind of interesting to have like that thought nowadays, where it's like this boss just like doesn't feel right without the Mythic changes and abilities. It's just missing something. Yeah. Raven is I don't know if I still have like Fyrakk kill video going on in the background, but yeah, Raven is like, she just wants all the attention. Maybe that's why she's meowing. She wants the video on her, not Fyrakk kill. Percent's looking good. Just again, overall happy to be done with Fyrakk. Amirdrassil on Mythic. First, not the first expansion I've played Mythic all the way through. I mean, I kind of did, because we did do a little bit of Mythic in Vault in Evade, but we never made it past Senarth. We came very close to killing Senarth, our like 3rd night of trying it or whatever, like, the last tail end of raid for the night. But Yeah, I guess this is definitely the first expansion, I think, where I could say I've done my fair share of Mythic for once and come out on the other end feeling really good for it, so. But moving on to talk about like some Season 4 stuff, I know, like, with my friends, like, my guildies, and, like, I know lots of people are kind of, like, feeling, I believe as Maximum would say, feeling real dobby about it. I wouldn't say I'm too far off from their feelings. Like, I do think Season 4 is going to be a little boring, but at the same time, that isn't so bad, you know? Having a, like, end of expansion patch season that's kind of like, you know, you don't have to do it. It's all kind of just recycled content. It's very literally all just recycled content. The nice thing about it is you could just honestly just do something else. Like, I would say I'm planning mostly in Season 4 to just honestly either play other games or go back and farm out some mounts. Like, you know, I've been, like, trying to get, like, freaking Invincible from ICC for a decade and a half. You know, maybe give myself some more time to work on that. And it's not so bad if, you know, if it turns out one of my 2 raiding guilds isn't raiding at all. It isn't so bad to essentially have, like, I'm pretty sure, Evade. My plans with Evade in Season 4 is to still full clear every raid on Fated or Awakened as it comes out. Get ourselves the raid mount, the title, and then probably if we got people for it, obviously try to do some Mythic. Like, I don't know if we'll get any Awakened cutting edges or something, but it would be kind of crazy if we did, but doubt it. Honestly, maybe that would be an expansion thing once we get people a lot more comfortable with Mythic, because you know, just like we've kind of been like on and off Mythic for a while.
You'll have to pick that up.
Get ready to press immunities. Press
them now.
Hit the immunities.
And fuck yes!
Good job, guys.
Yes.
Way to kill the boss.
Good shit.
Yeah, again, in my mind, it's not so bad to have a end of expansion patch where we're just gonna be doing the same old shit we were doing a year and a half ago.
My RC didn't pop off.
Just means that there's not that much incentive to actually sit and do it over and over and over again. And maybe just move on to doing some other stuff for a while. Like, I'd love to kind of sit and do some other games, or yeah, just work on whatever else I feel like. Maybe try to actually dedicate some time to maybe improving my stream or my YouTube videos a little bit better. Like, you know, maybe actually try to do like a, you know, like an internet class. Like, I wouldn't like, oh god, it sounds like an ad slip in or something, but like doing like one of those you know, Skillshare things. I bet they have like video editing classes for, you know, for someone like me who's, even though I've been doing this for almost a year, I guess I'm still like 3 or 4 months off, but you know, I have been doing this for a while, but I could still learn a lot more and improve stuff by a whole lot if I wanted to. I've just been busy with my own things, and not going to say that they're more important than the videos of the stream, but you know, just what we do as people. I guess since I talked about it a good bit last week, I guess I should talk about this as well for just a split second. So I've been working on the a World Awoken big meta achievement for Dragonflight, and one of the rewards for doing it is a Taivan. But what Blizzard has done overnight, they've decided to nerf Taivan. Like, not saying that like his size was like the biggest draw to getting this mount for me personally, but it's definitely a little sad to you know, it's like, oh dude, look at this like dog, it's like he's so big, it's like, it's actually like, okay, that's a pretty cool and unique mount in that way, because it's like just a really big dog. but then Blizzard just like overnight nerfs it to be like, it'll probably still be like a big mount for like a, you know, a wolf mount or a dog mount, whatever you want to call it. But it's a little disappointing to have that get changed like that just out of nowhere. It's very Blizzard to have a change get made like that. I'm hoping personally that it gets fixed by the time I actually earn the mount, because I'm still just like a few days off, like being done with daycare. It's like literally I just need 2 quests. Like I need one of the certain whelp races and like one of the other random dailies, and then I'm done with that. And then it's essentially just my very last storm. It's being real stubborn. The storm I needed, the last time it spawned, I literally had no power. We had a crazy windstorm Saturday night. It was literally like at raid time. So it's a good thing we killed Fyrakk Friday, because I literally would have been unable to play Saturday. So very good timing, I guess, of, you know, the silver lining of it all. But yeah, I missed that particular storm. I needed the last one because of an actual real life storm that knocked out my power. So how fitting is that, I suppose. And then the only other things I need for that achievement are that daycare derby, and then just a little extra time rift rep that I've been super lazy in actually farming. I actually think these last 2 weeks I've only done it 2 times for the sake of doing the weekly quest for the time rift. So I could have been done last week, but I've just not been doing it. So I will get it done very soon. It's World Awoken is still a good goal, even if Blizzard wants to nerf the big reward for it. We will live, and hopefully they will also fix it. You know, because I've seen nobody say like this is a much better change. So hopefully it gets fixed by the time I get it, and I think I'll leave it at that. So thanks to everyone once again for watching. I was expecting this to be a very short video this week, but even in my recording, it won't be this long for you guys, but I managed to talk for 27 minutes. So talk or do something for 27 minutes. That's pretty impressive for all of 3 vaults, I think. So I will let everybody go, and I'll be back next week with some, you know, some stuff. I'll actually try to get some vaults in next week just to, you know, have something to the main content. Very much air quotes there. I don't know if I'm still playing like Fyrakk in the background or anything, but remember to subscribe and maybe go check out my Twitch channel and all that good stuff. Very much love to see you there. Goodbye.